Everybody wants to eat, but few are willing to hunt. It's not enough to want it if you aren't willing to do what it takes to get it. Disappointment comes and discouragement may sneak in, but nothing will stand in the way of the determined. I always say it's got to be God the more that I grow. And I think that something happened when I was that woman that were loosed and exposed, the fact that I had my son at such an early age. And it really was just a moment that I thought would happen between my father and I. I never thought that it would go viral or that I would end up speaking anywhere. And I think that the more I exposed my scars, the more I exposed my shame, the more I was willing to say, I really don't have it all together, but I really am trying and my heart is in the right place, that people were like dying to hear that from someone. I don't know, like it changed, like something changed somewhere along the marriage. Like I wanted to live, like I wanted to have a life. Like I was tired of the same routine, a new girl, a new message, a new disappointment, a new heartbreak. I really wanted to have a life and to smile and to really feel happy. And I didn't know how I was going to get it. And I don't know how I got here exactly, but I think it started when I admitted that I wasn't happy. As a mother, I can tell you that there are some things I won't do because of my children. There are some things that are off limits from me. They wanted me to do a reality TV show, and I'm like, y'all gonna be so bored because I'm not gonna cuss nobody out in public on TV. In public on TV. I'm not going to throw any bottles because I have children and one day they're going to have to see this. My children didn't tell me, Sarah, don't be on reality TV or you're going to mess it up, because I love them. I made a decision to honor that love with my actions. Because I think the beautiful thing about love, like when you love your children, you love your parents, like you look forward to loving them. Like my daughter's 4 now, my son's 11. As much as I love them right now, like when I look into their eyes, I look forward to loving them when they're going off to college and when they have these huge milestones, getting their first car, their first jobs. And, you know, I didn't have a love that made me want to look into tomorrow. And I think that's dangerous. Fear cannot isolate you if you allow love to surround you. Will you help me pick out my clothes for tomorrow, for the Today Show?
Yesterday, you and Jason said I was, no, what did you say? I was snooty.
But it's called the Today Show, and you talking about yesterday.
You're right.
A lot of people assume that Sarah and I are just alike, basically, that we're sisters, and we've known each other all of our lives. We definitely have a strong chemistry. However, we are not just alike. Sarah is very sweet, soft-spoken, very charming, very gentle. I, on the other hand, am very edgy. I say what's on my mind, and if it hurts your feelings, so be it.
Who are the hosts?
Kathy Lee and Hoda.
Like this would have a woman on camera.
That would have a moment.
This would set fashion. It wouldn't be just a typical bodycon. You know what I mean? Like I think we should do something like this for another kind of scene. But like Kathy and them, they're not too conservative. Like they're more funky.
I don't know if it was my face or if it was the clothing that really drew Sarah to my page. I think she loved my clothing. What was it, Sarah? Which one was it?
I'm glad y'all are here. I can't get over the fact, I can't get over the fact that I have a book. I can't get over the fact people are going to read the book.
People are reading it now.
people are reading it
now.
right now. And that people actually may enjoy the book as well. Like all of those are 3 separate things to process.
I'm amazed at your courage, dude. Like just from a PK standpoint, just to be able to put it out there like that. it's so many of us that want to say it, but just haven't had the courage. Like, we want to say it, but we just don't know how it's gonna come off. And for you to be that front runner, that says a lot.
So I feel like for Sarah, I'm that corner crew. I'm the towel girl. I'm the one that comes over. You might have been beat up that round. It might have been hard for you that round, but come over to the corner. Let me squeeze your shoulders. Let me wipe your face off. Let me tell you can do it, and go back in the ring and knock them dead, champ.
You definitely are a role model. In the way that I've watched you handle Kai and your marriage and Kenzie, you're a role model. Seriously.
I'm waking up at 6:30 to do the Today Show. I'm pretty nervous about it. Like, there's a part of me that wants to be a boss and say, like, I'm not nervous about it and I was born for this and I'm gonna go in there and kill it. But the reality is that I'm nervous. Hi, Kai, how are you? I love you. I woke up this morning praying for you. You're gonna do well, okay? I'm doing good, baby. I'm about to go do a TV show, but I wanted you to know that I love you and I'm thinking about you. I didn't forget about the STAR testing and that Mommy's praying for you, okay? There will be millions of people, mainstream people, who are going to hear my story for the first time out of my own mouth, and I've never been in front of that many eyes before.
Hi, how are you? I'm Matt. Nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Well, welcome. Have fun.
Can I have a picture with you?
No.
So what's your book about?
I had my son at 14 and trying to really come to terms with that. I took a few detours, but finding my way and
That's
learning
fantastic.
the
How old is he now?
He's 11. Yeah.
I've got a 12-year-old.
Oh, really?
Good
Interesting age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At 13 years old, Sarah Jakes found herself pregnant, and like any girl in that situation, she was scared to tell her dad.
But he wasn't just any dad. He's Bishop T.D. Jakes, one of the most influential pastors in the whole country.
She writes all about it in her new memoir. It's called Lost and Found, Finding Hope in the Detours of Life. To be 13 and to have to reveal to your parents that you are pregnant must have been one of the, I guess, scariest things you've ever had to do. And how did they react? What was your dad's initial reaction when he heard?
Both of my parents were devastated. I don't think anyone dreams that their child will have a baby at that age, but at the end of the day, they really rallied together and supported me.
Well, if anybody understands grace, it's your dad and mom. They've been in ministry for the longest time. And we can't extend it just to other people. It's got to be for your own family as well.
Well, we really appreciate you coming to see us.
It's a terrific book. It really is. And it's worth the read. Definitely. Give our love to your family, all right?
Thank you so much.
So I'm sitting in Cammie's room right before we're leaving for the Today Show. And it's her and Stacia, and I put my headphones in and I'm like, I just need a moment. And I'm peering out of the window and I'm just asking God, like, are you sure? Like me? Like, after everything that I thought about myself, after all of these moments where I really didn't feel like I deserved a life like this, like you have me positioned to be such a voice. You've trusted me with so much, and I just want to make sure that you know who I am. I don't know what they think we do at home. My father's like, I get up and go to work, you get up and go to work. You're going to work or you're going to school. Those are your only options. So when I dropped out of school, I was, like grown, and I'm not going to move back home, and I moved in with my boyfriend. Yes, I was shacking. That's like, y'all still had to get the book, though.
Feel my heart getting stronger.